Welcome to Costco Chronicles. Our names are Cait and John. We are the managers on duty for the circus that is our family of 5. We have 3 kids, 2 and under, and have set out on a mission to do all of the attractions the 4 Walt Disney parks have to offer in the year of 2024. In today's video, we're starting by tackling some of my favorite items on that list at Magic Kingdom. We are headed into the parks. Today we are doing something super exciting. It's exciting for me because it's Mom's best day ever at Magic Kingdom. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite things to do, the rides that I love to do, the snacks that I love to snack, the coffees I love to coffee. So, so I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I know I will. I'm convinced that you can have the best day ever even if you don't purchase the paid planning tools such as Genie Plus. On this day, we had a shorter window than we'd like, so we did elect for it. Since we were going to another park in the evening, we got the Genie Plus service for both of us at all parks. Our kids are all under the age of 3, so they get the perks without the price. Once I secured our Genie Plus for the day, I moved on to setting up my tip board. This is completely optional, but I set 3 priorities on this day for rides, and this helps ensure those 3 are at the top of my list so it's easy to monitor. After reviewing the rides list, I decided to make Big Thunder my top priority. I grabbed the first available I saw to lock it down as a lightning lane. Then, I went into the modify feature to see if I could get an earlier time. After quite a bit of refreshing, I was able to grab a time slot for only 2 minutes out. I'll be popping in with some info about Genie Plus in this video, but if you guys want a full breakdown on how we use Genie Plus, let me know and I'd be happy to do it in the future. After securing a shaken Jamaican from Joffrey's, we headed over to Magic Kingdom via the ferry boat, which happens to be my favorite method of transportation and also the easiest with our Mac Daddy stroller. I personally could probably have the best day ever at Magic Kingdom just cruising down Main Street, but it was especially awesome on this day because we got to see the Dapper Dans on a trolley car. If you're trying to grab one of those iconic castle shots, I would recommend instead of trying to get one on the crowded Main Street, go to the left or to the right of the hub, because there's usually PhotoPass photographers over there just waiting for people to come so they can take their picture. After vibing out on Main Street, we headed over to Big Thunder so I could check in for my lightning lane.
You need a great little place to quiet, peaceful, got some picnic tables. Right at the exit of Big Thunder. It's a perfect little spot. Get Tom Sawyer Island in the background, some nice rocking chairs. It's a great spot.
Oh yes, I had plenty.
First ride of Mom's best day.
I'm used to just talking in the camera with nobody else there, so like I feel like I'm in an interview right now.
Oh yes, you're in an interview.
Yeah, so first ride of Mom's best day at the park. It was a wild ride. It was the wildest ride in the wilderness, some might say.
Was it nostalgic?
Yeah, it was very nostalgic. My headband literally was about to fly off.
Oh, good.
So I ended up having to put that in the pocket.
Favorite part of the ride?
Is seeing goats.
Seeing goats?
That's my favorite part. I love goats, man. I can't.
Seeing goats. Yeah. Favorite part of the ride.
It's my favorite part. What else? What else is there to say? It's like a rough ride, but it's not as intense as I remember it being. Like I remember it being more intense. Like I thought Slinky Dog Dash was not intense and just like fun. And then I thought this was intense and fun, but it turns out this is just fun. It's not very intense. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Whereas
There's
Slinky
a lot
Dog,
of intense words there.
Yeah, Slinky Dog ended up being intense and fun. This is just a lot of fun.
So you think Slinky Dog is more intense than Big Thunder?
Yes.
Okay. Just so we know the intensity level of these rides.
Yeah. We should have a Cait's intensity factor. And my intensity factor for this is like a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10?
Yeah.
You heard it here.
And then Slinky Dog's like a 7 out of 10, man.
7?
Granted, I haven't ridden Guardians or Tron.
Space Mountain?
I've done Space Mountain.
Where does that work?
On my intensity factor, it's like a 9. This is definitely not as intense as Space Mountain.
Okay.
So, anyways, that's the haps over here, guys. Okay, so now that we have accomplished my first ride, which was Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, we are moving on to Pirates of the Caribbean. Or do you say Pirates of the Caribbean? I say Pirates of the Caribbean, I think.
Caribbean.
But I say Caribbean Beach Resort, but I say Pirates of the Caribbean. Make it make sense. Anyways, we're gonna head over there. We got a 10:40 Lightning Lane for Pirates. So we can check in as early as 10:35. So I'm gonna check in at 10:35 if we make it there by then, because I want to immediately grab a Haunted Mansion. And then my thing is, I think what we'll do is we'll do Pirates, maybe get some Pecos Bills, and then watch the parade over here, and then get on Haunted Mansion. I think that's a solid plan. We'll see if my plans come to fruition. Okay, so I got to do Pirates of the Caribbean, one of my favorite rides. All I cared about was smelling Disney water, to be honest. Let's be real. Now we're at Pecos Bills. I just ordered all of our food via mobile order, so we're waiting on that. And then after this, we're gonna go try to snag a spot for the parade and then do Haunted Mansion, because I was successful in grabbing a Lightning Lane for Haunted Mansion. And then the only thing left on my list after that is to grab a Dole Whip. Wins. All around wins. Okay, so I got the kids chicken burrito rice bowl, and you can ask for salsa, lettuce, and tomato to go with it. John got a chips and queso, so I'll probably steal some of that. And it also came with, you can choose either like 2 apple slices, 2 oranges, or 1 of each. And it comes with a drink, so you can get either a small fountain drink or you can get one of these guys. And yeah. Look at the crime John committed. He took all the bacon off of his bacon cheeseburger.
I mean,
it's a win for me because I'll eat his bacon.
Burger's good.
Yep. Oliver thinks the burger's good. It looks like he enjoys the bread the most.
Yep.
Next on my list was to watch the Festival of the Fantasy Parade. One of our favorite spots to watch the parade is directly across from Pecos Bills. It's where the parade enters the park, and I've noticed we don't have to secure a spot as early as you'd have to if you were on crowded Main Street. I really never used to be the type to stop and watch the parade because I was busy rushing to the next thrill ride, but seeing my kids light up for attractions like this sure have changed my mind. The parade begins with a Grand Marshal car that has a family in it that's specially picked for the honor. The parade features a lot of iconic characters on very, very detailed floats, and it lasts about 20 minutes.
I was wandering round town in a city of gold when I was struck by luck 'cause I found you sitting all alone, looking down your phone like a restless soul. Stroked your hair, left your scent in the air, and the sun was almost acting as a spotlight just for you, making flowers bloom. Days are made for you. You make me weak in the knees. And you looked away before I could say that all I want is you and to be near. Standing where you are, I'll give you my heart, peace when we're apart.
So once the parade wrapped up, we headed out, following the parade, right over to Haunted Mansion. Once I had wrapped up everything on my list, except for the Dole Whip, which we're about to go get in a second, I started planning for our afternoon park trip, which was going to be at Hollywood Studios. So I switched my tip board over. I purchased an individual lightning lane for John for Rise of the Resistance and set it for 6:45 p.m. I then booked John a lightning lane for Tower of Terror at 7:30 p.m. Because I booked this around 1 p.m., I'd be able to book another one at 3. Even though we didn't have plans to be in Hollywood Studios until after 5. The rules of Genie Plus are that you can either book a new lightning lane once you've checked into your ride, or if 120 minutes has passed. So I set an alarm on my phone for 2 hours later at 3 p.m. and I was able to go back in and book him another lightning lane for Toy Story Mania. So when we walked into the park at Hollywood Studios, we had 2 lightning lanes already stacked, plus the individual lightning lane for Rise of Resistance. All right, pickle in a pouch.
Pickle in a pouch.
I came off Haunted Mansion and John had secured us both pickles. Okay, Mom's best day ever is going great. I got to eat at Pecos Bill's. I got to watch the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Then I got to do Haunted Mansion. Then John got me a pickle. And then now we are on our way to the restrooms over by Pirates of the Caribbean because there's a companion restroom and we're gonna see if it has a changing table, hopefully. And then after that, we're gonna grab me my favorite treat at Disney parks, which is a basic Dole Whip. But I shouldn't say a basic Dole Whip. I'm a basic girl because I love a Dole Whip. But the one that I get is the I Lava You Float, which has like strawberry soda or something. So we'll grab that. I want a photo in front of the castle because on Mom's best day that happens. And then we're gonna go to Target to do a pickup because that's what Mom would do on her best day ever. Okay friends, we did it. Best day ever for Mom.
Do you feel like you got everything that you wanted?
I accomplished everything that I wanted and we did it faster than I expected to do it. I was getting a little nervous there with some of the lightning lane selections, but we did a great job. I think it was a very successful, best mom day ever at Magic Kingdom for sure. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Have a magical day. Bye.